this is Kevin from Agency UX. So if you do any kind of online shopping, you've probably seen this behavior design pattern that I absolutely hate. Your cart misses you. It's totally ridiculous. And it actually happens, I understand the motivation behind it, from companies where if you add things to your shopping cart and you kind of put it aside or you go do something else, maybe later that evening, you get an email and notification saying, hey, your shopping cart misses you. Well, while it may be a good intention, I think it turns out to be a really bad idea for really two reasons. The first reason is that it leverages a negative motivator, guilt. And if you think about it, when we carefully craft these relationships between our products and users, and we're so careful about what is their experience going to be like, what are they getting out of it, is there any kind of usability issue? When we toss in something negative like guilt, it really kind of throws a wrench in the works. And over time, as users kind of have more contact with the product, it's really going to develop a really strong negative association. The product is going to be perceived as being attention-seeking or needy or, kind of alarmist, for no reason. So, instead of going to the negative motivator, I think what we should be doing is going to the positive. And one alternate way of handling that notification is to maybe talk about the, quality, the high quality of the products, that you're selling. Or it could be focusing on how that product actually helped other people and how they're, actually benefiting from it. So, reaching toward those very positive, kind of aspirational kind of ideas, I think, makes the product feel more helpful and much more of a friend that's, kind of a positive influence than one that's always dragging you down. The second problem that I have with this notification is that it's a shopping cart. It really doesn't make sense for the shopping cart to miss you. It's really this utility aspect of your website or your product that lets people aggregate things and pay for them. And that's really all it does, in your users' minds. So, while, if a family member were to call you and, left you a voicemail and said, hey, I miss you, please come back or please call me back, of course you would call them back. They're your family. But if a product kept doing that, it would just get annoying. And over time, you would learn to ignore that product entirely. So when we think about leveraging behavior design to encourage people to take action, there are two main takeaways. Number one, we want to focus on positive motivators because those will lead to positive product experiences. And number two, we want to make sure that we're not sacrificing long-term goals for short-term gains. Again, thank you for listening. This is Kevin from Agency UX, and